she had gas. But I was dying.
Come here. Come here, Jeremiah. You beside. Come on.
I caught some of his first steps.
What you got, Jeremiah?
8
Opened back in 2003. Have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Chicago Bears. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Sing off in my left. Sing off in my right.
I remember seeing this picture.
They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down. The last time these two teams met, boy, was it memorable. Wild card weekend last year as the Eagles started their Super Bowl title defense, and they held on thanks to the doink or the double doink heard around the world on the Cody Parkey missed field goal, and the Eagles would escape 16-15. Of course, they would go on to lose the following weekend to the New Orleans Saints. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout and injured player. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. First down, a run with Cohen. Just a yard on the pickup there to bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now Trubisky on 3rd and long. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
With it is Jackson. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Miles Sanders, the rookie 2nd rounder from Penn State. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so When they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
59 mark, 59 mark, check, 59. Rip right. He's got it.
From midfield, here's Wentz. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a first down. Play fake here on first down. It's caught by Sanders. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. The sack by Robert Quinn. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Escaping the pressure right. Looking deep. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
That shit burnt the hell out of me.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Trubisky. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Harris. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Now Trubisky to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, Jackson. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over.
This one will be not happening. Reserve starting now.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
But you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. It means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
On 2nd and 7, Wentz throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Damn, he lost.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the catch on 2nd down, it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. And some space here. And he cuts it right into space. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase it.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Good play.
Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Trubisky now off the bootleg. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Fletcher Cox in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
He's crazy. He's checking crazy. Under 10. Under 10. 10.
Throwing his Wentz. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him steering at a 3rd and 10.
I just left my
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Eddie Goldman with a sack. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. A first trip to the red zone for the Bears. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. It's brought in by Harris. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league.
Oh,
so
come on. Come on, Robbie.
Now a second down throw for the end zone.
No, that's not
it's
Robbie. It's Roby. Come on, Mikhail.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's Trubisky to throw, eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Harris. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Now Trubisky. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. But that's complete to Sanders. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. Wentz now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And Sanders has got it complete. 19 yards there on the catch and run. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Wentz.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now. And this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah, what's going on? It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
On a man down, and it's Sanders. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Stop looking that man in his mouth.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
Here we go. 20.
Boston Scott, his first carry. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. 3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott Good with a PAT. A diving catch for the score. He laid out. That was special.
And you know the first thing they're going to check, right? Did he complete the process of the catch? All the way through, all the way to the ground. Ball doesn't hit the ground without control in his hands. All of that, yes. Check the box, touchdown.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Trubisky nowhere to escape, and he goes down. After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. Throwing here, Trubisky. And he's going to go down again. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect it. 6-yard return after a punt of 48. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They've gone to the 2nd quarter in Buffalo. And the Bills have now opened up a 2-touchdown lead. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. On the ground, it's Clement to start the drive.
Oh, my goodness.
And
why is he...
yardage here, back at the 41. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Watch twins. Watch twins. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check it out, Listen.
On the carry, this is Scott. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Wentz now on first down. And that is intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie Jackson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And the hook up here to Allen Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. All right, Coach, thank you. And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway.
Let's go. Do it.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the 2nd half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the 2nd half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Scott. And an alley to run. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now they'll throw it. Wentz. Got a man open. It's Ertz. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
You know better.
Fielded about a yard deep.
You need to calm down.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Put your head down. Put it down.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now it's Trubisky. Going deep this time for Miller. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Again, it's Trubisky. He sets to fire deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Anthony Miller, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. To throw, it's Wentz. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl tight end Zach Ertz, the intended target, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
After that throw, it was definitely one that he would love to have back. I wonder what's going through his head. I wonder what kind of mind game he's playing with himself to get himself back on track. Because a lot of guys, that's what they do. They have little triggers that when the mechanics are off or if they make a bad throw, that they go to that place to get themselves back in sync.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
Sunday. Right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Kill.
Here we go on 4th down with Wentz. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Robert Quinn. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Go ahead and take a seat. You can't stop. Lock in.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. Steps away. And Miller will pull this one in. He's got it for the Bears touchdown. Anthony Miller with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. Then the Bears cut into that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. That's complete to Arcega-Whiteside. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. On 2nd and 12, Wentz. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. And Jeffrey's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. On 1st down, Wentz. And down he goes.
Goodness.
They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Robert Quinn in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Bro, he got like 3 sacks this game.
After the sack on 1st down, Wentz, and this one's incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
Yeah, I did it. Say so.
Now the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
Ram. 46 down, man. 5-4.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. Flush to his right. Goodwin able to hold it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
He's going to air one out, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Rush in. Rush in. A lot of work. A lot of work.
2nd and 10. It's Trubisky again. And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Again, fam.